All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Virquarius Life. I am your lovely co-hostess with the mostest, Ados the Soul Star, the Virgo.
Hey, and I am the Aquarius T-Stunt. I'm in the building as always. How you doing, honey?
I am wonderful, Love Bug. How are you?
Celebrating, good thing. A new song just dropped.
It did. Our new song, this job, I think we deserve an applause. Anyway, but yes, we did just drop our first single under our new duo, Melodic. That's myself and my baby.
Hey. We out here trying to get it each and way.
In each and every way.
We getting it.
Yes, indeedy. So hustle hard.
Hey, hustle hard.
We hope you guys check it out. If you have not already, please go and check out the song, y'all. It's dope. We really enjoyed making the song, creating the song, recording the song, and now promoting the song. So PDA, aka Show Me.
Yep.
Melodic.
Yep.
We are everywhere.
Yep.
I mean everywhere. Spotify.
Yes, Sirski.
YouTube.
Yes, Sirski.
Apple Music.
Yep.
Wherever you get music.
Stream it.
Stream it.
Download it.
Pandora.
Hey.
We everywhere. I don't even know if anyone still listens to Pandora, but I'm sure they do because it's still up.
Yeah, some people still listen to Pandora.
We on Pandora then. We on Pandora, y'all. I was Pandora up until like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Same here.
Then I just went on YouTube.
Yeah, I was YouTube for a second, then I hopped on the Spotify.
Spotify is great for artists as well as content creators in general. So shout out to Spotify. I love their platform.
Yeah,
I've grown to love it. I wasn't like gung ho on Spotify at first. Also, guys, if you love our show, if you love what we're doing with Creative Mind Society Music Group, all the content that we make, whether it is melodic, whether it's music, whether it is a podcast, whether it's Virquarius After Dark, because we told y'all about that.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it is, if you want to support it, please go to patreon.com/CMSMG. And I'm sorry, y'all. I think the last episode I said CMS Music Group, but no, it's patreon.com/CMSMG. And that's for Creative Mind Society Music Group. So thank y'all so much for your support. Now, babe, we got to go ahead and get into it because the reason why people are tuning in is because they want to learn or they want to hear our version of how they should possibly go about, falling in love, finding their true love.
Finding their true love and possibly stepping over that broom. You did.
Jumping the broom.
Yes, sir. And for those of y'all that don't know what jumping the broom means,
who don't know that?
Well, the others.
I don't know any others, but okay. If anyone has never heard, I guess the babies.
Probably haven't heard about jumping the broom. Yeah, so for the babies that are listening out here, the jumping the broom means back in the day, we couldn't get married. When I say we, I mean black people that were slaves. We couldn't get married, so we symbolically jumped over a broom to am I saying it right? Commemorate. There we go.
Or
consummate. There you go. That's the word. Consummate the marriage.
I didn't know where you was going with that. Now, I didn't hear that. I've never heard that story before. I got to be honest, and I'm older than you. I heard people use the expression jumping the broom, but like I've seen so many white people jump the broom, I just assumed it was just something American.
Nah. Jumping the broom was never American. Jumping the broom came from us.
Okay, well that's cool.
Because we could not legally get married back in those days.
Okay, baby. Well, let's go ahead and get into the topic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. So the topic that we appreciate the lesson. Okay, so the topic that we're talking about tonight, y'all, is friendship first is the best way to do forever.
Oh, yes it is.
That's our topic tonight. Friendship first is the best way to do forever.
Yeah.
And I say that because one, T-Son and I are best friends. He is my best friend. We have a wonderful relationship. He is the yin to my yang.
And the yang to your yin.
That's right. And when you're friends with someone 1st, you're not going to want to break that person's heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're gonna be more careful and more gentle, or genteel, as the old folks used to say it down south. You're gonna be more gentle with that person's heart,
Exactly.
regardless of what the situation is. So to me, it's always better to, get serious and marry your best friend.
Right. I mean, that's the goal, is to find somebody.
That should be the goal.
This should be the goal. I mean, that's.
These days. People are just hopping in the sack. They are rushing because a lot of folks don't want to be single. And we've been there. You know what I'm saying? You making choices that you probably shouldn't make because you're spending time with someone that you're spending time with someone you never really got to know.
Yeah. And I mean, and you got lonely. You got horny.
And the time that you spend is not fruitful.
No, it's not. It's not. And that's the thing. Like, you got to make it worth your while to spending time with this person. You need to know this person, get to understand how this person operates and moves and what they're about. Not just, what can they do in between my legs?
See them in a different light. And
exactly.
Before you and I got together, and I was on that single journey, and I've said this before, but I was single for about 7 years. I didn't have a companion. Like, what I did have, I had, friends with benefits.
Right.
But I didn't have anyone who was worthy of being my husband. And I knew that I wanted to be married. So it was like, okay, I'm dating these guys, but everybody is just showing their true colors within the first couple of weeks. Like, I literally had a saying. It was like, look, wait 2 weeks, don't give him any, and watch him X himself out of your life. Like, that was my thing. I was to all my homegirls, like, just wait a few weeks. Just give it 2 weeks, and he's going to be ready to jump ship. Because a lot of guys in the dating scene, they're ready to just jump in your pants before really getting to know you.
Well, I mean, that's because the dating scene now has switched dramatically to where everything is now online, versus how you used to have to chase it.
And then, everything's online, so it's really changed how we interact with people. Our interpersonal relationships and just in general, our interactions with people on a daily. Like, we really don't, a lot of us don't make, eye contact with folks, like that. Yeah. Like, we kind of just, keep our head down and move and just do what we do and go back home,
Exactly.
And so it's like if you do bump into someone, it's like the first thing people looking at is the physical, and it's like it's so much deeper than the physical, baby. Because when somebody's stuff don't work no more, or
right,
you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, then what y'all got to talk about?
Exactly.
If someone were to, my friend Kenyatta, shout out to Yada. If you guys were together and that person, was in an accident and they became nearly a vegetable, like, would you be there still?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Could you still hold them down?
Right. So that's why you need that friendship. And what I love about us is that before we even had sex, we were friends for a good solid 2 months.
Yes.
Before that even came up.
Yes, fellas, it can be done. You can't be friends with a female and not smash. It can happen.
It worked out for us because, one, you're an Aquarius, I'm a Virgo. So it's like, when I read for years, because I always felt like my husband was going to be he was going to be an Aquarius. I always felt that. I don't know why. I just did. And probably because I'm one of the few people who truly understand the mind of an Aquarius. And obviously one that has his head on straight, not those that's out there, doing extra stuff. But
right.
For the most part, I've always had a respect for Aquarius men, right? So, and women. So, when it comes to, like, dating, I just know my husband is going to be an Aquarius. And so, but the thing about it is, when I used to read about Aquarius and Virgo, they used to always say, oh, well, we make great friends. And, if we do hit it off, it's going to be in a work setting. And it's so funny because that's where we met.
Exactly what happened. We met in a work setting. Hey, we was there to work. We wasn't there to socialize and play around
no, we
and all
not.
that. We was there to work. At that time,
handling the business.
Right, yeah, we had the business. God dang it. Hey, I'm driving all the way from the phone from Funky Town all the way to the D Town.
Just for those of y'all who are not regional, he's from Fort Worth, Texas, and we were in Dallas. So he was driving in traffic, like an hour?
At least an hour and a half.
Yeah, in traffic, an hour and a half from Fort Worth to Dallas, North Dallas, every Friday.
Every Friday. Just getting it.
Shout out to the homie Jay Slim, because he's the one that put us together. Like, it's crazy.
You're right.
Us working on that project, y'all's podcast, we ended up just hitting it off, like, eventually. And at first, we weren't even looking at each other in that light. You thought,
I thought the homie was smashing.
And I just never told the homie to back and give me 50 feet. 'Cause I'm a Virgo, so a lot of times we tend to be a little aloof. Like, we're not really paying attention to that old little stuff. Like, because in my mind, I'm like, well, I know me and him ain't smashed in a grip. So I'm just like, okay, you can, I guess, if you want to pet me today, it's fine. Let me go on over here. And
right. I guess I'll wag my tail for you for a little bit. I guess you can pet me for a second.
Right, but then I'm about to go over here and get back to work.
Right, get back on the grind.
Whatever you think is going on, I'm going to leave you over there with those thoughts, and I'm going to come back over there and get behind the boards and, making sure y'all sound quality is on point.
Right.
And that's what I do. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. So anyway, I just say, in that situation, 2 months, y'all, we worked together, wasn't even looking at each other in that light, but we just happened to start having conversations, like, right after.
At work.
Yeah, right after the show.
After the show,
like we just started having conversations.
Yeah, and I mean, there was some real good conversations, some deep ones, some.
The getting to
know stages that you didn't even know you was getting to know somebody, and it just happens. And sometimes,
it was great.
And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you probably have to go outside your norm to find that person.
9 times out of 10, you will have to get outside.
Yes, because I see it so many times, especially on Facebook. Oh my God, maybe it's meant for me to be single because the ones I find are not the right one. Well, maybe, boo-boo and partner, if y'all go to different things or try different things, maybe you might find that person in that thing that you're trying to do versus the same shit you steadily doing and you steadily run into the same situation.
Yeah, switch it up. Switch your style up. And if they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up.
Whoa.
It's close to 50 cents.
Say.
But no, seriously, though, like, you do have to switch it up. I told a young lady this the other day, I would say about a month or so ago, and I hope she didn't take it the wrong way because, I'm a Virgo. I'm just always trying to help. People always, a lot of times people take that help totally south, but
they do.
I just like, okay, let me just shut up. I'm just trying to help. But no, she was talking about being single, and made a comment about why she always stays at home, and I'm like, yo, if you truly want to find the love of your life, you're gonna have to shake it up. You can't just stay at home all the time, baby girl. You're gonna have to get out there. You're gonna have to do something different. There's all kind of charities and things of that nature that you can be involved in, or events in the city that you can be involved in. Because, again, I helped out with a podcast and met my husband. But if I had told my friend, nah, man, you got it. Had I been selfish and said, nah, man, I'm going to let you handle that on your own, I wouldn't have found the love of my life. But because I was unselfish and that I was willing to sacrifice my time. And this is during the time that I was really struggling financially. And I was doing Uber, Lyft, whatever I needed to do, bartending, part-time, whatever I could do to get the money because things in my life were just not going how I wanted them to. But I still said, I'm going to be there for my friend. Right. He asked me to help him. I'm going to help him. This is bigger than me. And whether this ends up being something that's long-lasting or not, I was there. Yeah. For my friend. And guess what? God blessed me to meet the love of my life during that situation. So sometimes you do have to, just kind of do something different. You are going to have to do something different. You can't continue to go to work and go home, or if you work from home, you can't be at home all day, every day. See, I can do that because I'm a wife and mom now, so if I want to be at home all day, every day, I can do that. Right. But if you're single, that's not going to fly. If you want to stop being single.
It's not. Just put yourself in a position to where you can meet somebody. Mm-hmm. Really. If you really want to meet somebody, you really want to find that guy or that girl, you got to put yourself in a position to meet that guy or girl. Mm-hmm. Period.
Facts.
And again, it will be the times where you least expect it, where you're going to find that person.
Because the person needs to be your friend. I met a lot of guys in my single journey who were just so mean to me. I mean, mean. I'm a very strong person, but when you see those memes where they say the strongest people are the most sensitive, that's so true. Or those of us who are empaths, like like people tell us their issues and they unload onto us a lot. Well, who do we unload onto? Especially when you're single, you know what I mean? And so it's like when you're single and you're dating, date somebody who is your friend and who is nice, who is not an asshole, who is not mean, somebody who's not gonna, laugh at you, or talk whatever about you because they're saying something is wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like, don't let anyone belittle you. Because I've been in those situations when I was single, dating different guys that was just assholes and mean to me for no good reason when I know I'm a sweetheart. So
right, and guys, same thing too. Just make sure if you recognize the signs that this person here is gonna be a bitch or this person here gonna be an asshole, move around.
Please move.
Because there's no point of you not standing, but sitting there and taking it. Well, you don't have to. There's somebody.
You deserve better.
Yeah, you deserve way better, and also to know yourself before you get into these situations. Really know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, then you're not going to. Well, you're going to accept anything and everything. Truthfully.
Yeah. Please, yes. Know yourself. Love yourself. Loving yourself is the best love. As much as I love my husband and as much as he is my best friend, if I did not love myself, I would not be able to receive his love the way I needed to, and I certainly would not be able to extend the love onto him like he needs. So please love yourself. You are worthy. I started out with meditation and affirmations, positive affirmations, and gratitude. I mean, like waking up in the morning and giving thanks for everything that you have. Really changing your mindset, because it's all about mindset and it always starts within. So if you are tired of being single and you are ready for the love of your life, do that self-work. Do that internal work and make sure that the people that you meet are your friends first.
Right.
It's just the best way.
And not for a benefit.
Right.
Please don't be out here looking for your friend for a benefit and then trying to expect for that friend to go into something more than just a benefit.
Yeah, because if it starts off as friends with benefits, that's exactly how it's going to end.
With friends with benefits.
Trust me, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Wrote the book, bought the T-shirt, but it's all good.
I was all up in the library.
Yeah, it's good, because we made some serious mistakes with people. But guess what? We got to a point in a place where we loved ourselves so much, we were not going to take that BS anymore.
Exactly.
You have to get to a point where you love yourself so much that you're not going to let anyone treat you less than how you treat yourself.
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't doing that to myself. Why I'm going to let you do it? You can go and skip your little happy ass on up out of here.
Do you hear me? Skip that too.
Skip it.
She did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got to go. Yes, because I can't take you no more.
No, for real though, so if you really want true love, again, friends first. Get to know people. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something different.
Right. Again.
Help someone. Shoot.
Again, this is one thing I used to say. I will always want to make your mind come before I make you come. And what I mean by that is I want to get deep into your mind and see what your mental is about. But yeah. So I
like that. You know what I'm saying? Just get to know your mind, and that's how you should do it when you are dating and you're getting to know someone. Please, really, truly get to know them and how their mind works, what they like, what they don't like. Because here's the thing: the longer you sit up there and entertain somebody that's not for you, the longer you are prolonging the one that the Most High already has.
Exactly.
So please, please, please don't waste y'all's time.
Right.
Please don't waste your time.
Please stop getting digmatized and pussitized.
Right, because
just because it's good does not mean that's for you. Just because it gave you that one good wow does not mean it's for you.
That's how that toxicity begins,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So that's why we're saying, y'all, I know it's hard. I know it is. But listen, like I said in the first episode, when I decided and I told the universe, I told God in the universe, I am not having sex with another man unless he is my husband. And I was so serious. I spoke those things. See, people don't realize how powerful the Most High has made us. You have the ability to speak whatever it is that you want, whatever you desire. Consistently speak those things, and they will come to fruition. Things will happen around you. Things will happen within you that will change you and your circumstance to the things that you desire, to get you to the place that you desire to be. So do not settle. Do not waste your time. When you are, and I say this when you're ready. Now, if you're not ready, keep playing, doing what you do. We're not knocking y'all. Not at all. This ain't your part of the show, right? This is not. This show really isn't. This show really isn't for you. But you know what I'm saying. But if you really truly want to find true love, this is why we're here. We're giving you the best advice that we can give you, and it's not just based on our singular relationship. This is based on other relationships that we have seen.
Right, so we have seen in person, on the book, all that. So yeah, this is just pretty much, our intake on it, and just, for you just to take it a little bit and, apply it to your own self and make it your own. And also to, if y'all really want to know how we, keep our relationship spicy and all that hot stuff, make sure y'all tune in to Patreon. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's spicy.
It's real spicy, and on Patreon it gets even spicy. Yeah.
It's going to. We haven't posted any yet, but we do have a couple already that we have one we've recorded.
Yes, we have.
So we're recording some more. So y'all look, it's about it is about to go down. So for $5 a month, you can be a patron, and you will have access to that. You also have access to our live Q&A when we do our first live Q&A. We have not chosen a date for that, but we will let you know. So you definitely have time to become a patron right now. Patreon.com/CMSMG. That's Creative Mind Society Music Group. Patreon.com/CMSMG.
And also, too, if you're listening on iTunes and everything else like that, please make sure you leave us a review. We will read some of them out, whether they're good, bad, or ugly, or YouTube, where pretty much wherever you hear this. Yeah. Just leave us a good, just a review. It don't have to be good, it don't have to be bad, just a review.
Let us know how we're doing. And then also, if you have questions for us, we are a newly married couple, and we are also business partners as well.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions for us, as
we chronologize our journey, with this marriage.
Exactly. Please let us know. We are here, and if it's an after dark question, then you definitely got to be a patron then on Patreon. But for sure, just leave us a message, leave us comments, likes, shares, subscribes, all of that. Like, we really appreciate it. We appreciate your time. We don't want to take up too much more time because we don't want to make these shows too long. But we will be back. We promise. Thank you guys again for tuning in to Virquarius Life. I am your girl, Ados, the Soul Star, the Virgo.
Hey, and it's your guy, T-Stuts, the Aquarius.
That's right. And once again, we are the Virquarius Life. Yeah. And we will check y'all out next time. Until then, y'all be good. Peace.
1.